Another year has begun, and with each passing day, I witness your life woven with anxieties and hopes. Your steps, your silent thoughts, your nagging worries, they all intertwine in a ceaseless flow. Sometimes you feel like you're lost at sea, with no shore in sight. Sometimes you simply get through the day, toiling under the weight of life. But in this moment of transition, as time starts a new cycle, I want you to stop. Stop in the silence, in the stillness of your soul, to listen to me. I don't come to grant you blessings only when you're worthy. I come to call you, to have you realize that even when you don't feel worthy, I still love you and guide you. Let go of everything you're holding onto so tightly. Let go of the worries you believe are the heaviest burdens of your life. Let go of old habits, relationships that no longer help you grow, thoughts that have imprisoned you. Don't be afraid to let go. Don't fear that you'll lose something precious, because in letting go, you'll receive a great blessing that you couldn't have obtained if you kept clinging to these things. Did you know that in a world full of change, you must learn to release yourself into my hands? What I want you to let go of isn't material possessions or tangible things, but the fear in your heart, the doubt about yourself, and the old habits that have become a burden on your soul. Believe that I won't abandon you. I am the one who is always with you, seeing everything you're going through. But for you to receive all the good things I want to give you, you must be willing to leave behind the things that are holding you back, so you can walk on the new path I have prepared for you. Let me guide you through the trials and hardships ahead. Everything in your life will change when you let go of what doesn't belong to you. Wounds, doubts, worries about the future, all will be released when you trust in me and walk in my light. I'm not saying you won't encounter difficulties, but you'll find that those difficulties won't be so heavy anymore, as long as you walk with me, as long as you let go of your anxieties and embrace the path I show you. When you do that, I will open new opportunities for you, opportunities you can't see if you keep clinging to the old. In this new year, I want you to change not only things on the outside, but also in your soul. Learn to forgive yourself. Let go of things that are past and no longer necessary. Don't let past mistakes hinder your progress. I have forgiven you, so why can't you forgive yourself? I want you to know that nothing is impossible to change when you put your faith in me. You won't have to fight alone anymore. I will be the one fighting alongside you. I will be the light guiding you. I will be the strength in your moments of weakness. In this new year, let me be your source of strength, the inspiration for you to move forward, and the hope in your moments of disappointment. But you must let go. Let go of pride. Let go of old habits. Let go of the well-worn paths you've traveled, because in letting go, you'll find true freedom. Don't let greed, fear, or hesitation consume your soul. Don't let those things control you anymore. You can do it. I know you can do it, because in me, you'll find all the strength and blessings you need. And when you let me into your life, I will help you overcome every challenge. So, this new year, I want you to let go of what has kept you from finding peace. Let me lead you into a new year with a fresh heart, ready to embrace all that I will bestow upon you. Step confidently into the new year with trust in me and an open heart to receive the blessings I have prepared for you. Live in the love and peace that I give you, and don't let anything prevent you from walking in my light. Let me be your guide, and you will see that all the best things will come to you. I will always be here with you, every step of the way. As you stand at the threshold of a new year, time is like an endless river carrying constant change and new opportunities. Can you feel that I am standing beside you? I am not only the guiding one, but also the one who is always with you in every circumstance, even when you don't realize it. Your footsteps on this road may sometimes feel heavy, but my child, I am here to walk with you, to share the burden, to free you from what doesn't belong to you. But before you continue, before you embrace the new year with all your hopes and desires, I need you to do one important thing. Let go. Let go of what has hindered you on this long journey. The things you still carry in your mind, the unhealed wounds, the unresolved doubts. I can't open a new path for you if you continue to cling to what is old and no longer helps you grow. You must be willing to cast aside all that has become a burden, the things that have long weighed heavily on your heart and kept your soul from peace. You think that letting go is easy, but I understand that in your heart there are things that are hard to say, memories that you can't just erase with a decision. Those are the deep-seated wounds that you have hidden for a long time. But I want you to know that when you decide to let go, you no longer have to carry those wounds. It's a true liberation, a complete renewal. Let me heal you, not only from the outside, but also from deep within your soul. I want you to come out of the darkness of the past, where mistakes and failures still haunt you. The pain of the past, whether caused by yourself or by others, is no longer a part of you. Don't let them continue to dominate your life, because in me, you find forgiveness, healing, and new hope. Oh child, don't think that you are unworthy to change. Don't think that you can't start over. For me, nothing is impossible. For me, no failure is final. No past is insurmountable. Remember that what I want you to let go of are not the things you see with your eyes, but the invisible things, the things that only you know. Those are the negative thoughts, the self-doubt, the false beliefs that you have attached to yourself. You can't change the world around you if you don't change the world within you. You must learn to love yourself, accept yourself, forgive yourself. You are not your mistakes, and those mistakes will become valuable lessons if you know how to learn from them. When you let go of these things, you will see that you are no longer bound by what is past. You will feel lighter. You will feel the peace that is filling your soul, the peace that I bring to you. It's not the peace you find in this world, but the peace from within, the inner calm no matter how difficult life is. Let my peace occupy your soul so that you can face every challenge without being subdued. You won't have to face this life alone. I will always be with you, the companion, the protector, the strength to help you overcome every hardship. And when you let go of what no longer serves you, you will realize that I have prepared for you an open road where there are no long slides, where you can walk firmly without fear. Remember that letting go is not giving up, but liberation. Don't think that when you let go you will lose valuable things. In fact, when you let go of what is old and no longer helps you, you will receive the new things that I have reserved for you. You will realize that life is not just a series of challenges that you must fight, but a journey that you can enjoy when you go with me. I'm not asking you to give up the precious things that you have treasured in the past. I just want you to let go of what has become a burden, what no longer helps you develop, what has prevented you from moving forward. And when you do, I will open new doors for you. New opportunities will come. The blessings that you have never imagined will flood into your life. I know that you are worried about the future, but believe that in me, you will never have to worry. Let go of the fear of things to come. You don't need to worry about what hasn't happened, because I have prepared everything for you, and I will guide you every step of the way. This new year, let all the old things, all the suffering, all the worries vanish in my light. Let the road ahead of you be widened, where you can walk with freedom, with absolute trust in my guidance. You don't have to go alone. Let me be your companion, your guide, your protector. Let go of everything that is no longer needed and open your heart to receive what I will give you. The change that I want you to experience will not come from external things, but from within you. When you are ready to change, I will help you expand your soul so that you can recognize all the wonderful things that I have arranged for you. Let go of all that has become a burden in your heart. I will help you walk on this new path, a path that leads to the peace and happiness that you are always looking for. I want you to listen deeply within yourself and feel the change that is coming. You cannot begin a new journey if you are still carrying the burdens of the past. The anxieties, the pain, the darkness that once covered your soul need to be released so that you can truly enter the new year with an open heart. Allow me to cleanse your soul. Let my light shine into the darkest corners of your heart, where you have once been afraid to face. The things you need to let go of are not always the things that you can see with your eyes. It is not only physical pain or material losses. Have you ever realized that sometimes what you need to let go of is anger, resentment, or the desire for revenge. These emotions are like shackles that not only hold you back, but also prevent you from seeing the greatness of the blessings that I have prepared for you. You cannot move forward if you are still bound by things that are not worthy. Things that are not worth keeping will hurt you. My child, look at what is taking over your heart and ask yourself if they truly bring you peace, if they truly bring you the happiness and freedom that you seek. If the answer is no, then it is time for you to decide to give up. And when you do that, I promise to lift you up, to help you stand even firmer than ever before. I am not only the guiding one, but also the one who gives you the strength to overcome every challenge. Maybe you will worry, maybe you will be afraid when you think about giving up, but my child, giving up is not a loss. It is an act of liberation, and in that liberation, you will find true peace, a peace that cannot be shaken by the changes of this world. You don't need to worry about what will happen after letting go, because when you let go of the things that no longer serve you, you will find yourself freed to embrace the new things that I am reserving for you. Look at what I have given you throughout this life. Can you see the blessings that have come to you not because you deserve them, but because I love you so much? But for those blessings to continue to come, you must let them flow freely into your life. I cannot give you new things if you are still holding on to things that have deteriorated. Letting go also means leaving behind the entanglements of the mind. You may have carried negative thoughts, things that you cannot control. That's when you feel you are not good enough, not strong enough, not wise enough. These thoughts prevent you from seeing the greatness that I have placed in your heart. I created you in my image, and in you there is the strength to overcome every hardship. But you must let go of narrow thoughts, false beliefs about yourself. I don't want you to live in self-doubt or feelings of helplessness. I don't want you to be dominated by things from the outside, by meaningless comparisons. You are unique. You are a wonderful creation that I have made. When you let go of negative thoughts about yourself, you will see yourself as stronger, more confident, and more complete in my eyes. You lack nothing, because I am the one who provides everything for you. Let this awareness reign in your soul, so that you never have to seek perfection from the outside, but know that all perfection is already available in you. And maybe you will have to let go of control too. I know that sometimes you feel you need to control everything because of the fear of things you cannot control. But my child, this life cannot be completely controlled, and it is in surrender that you will find freedom. Remember that I am the one who has a plan for you, and everything will come at the right time. You don't have to worry or be afraid of things that you cannot change. Trust in me, because I have arranged everything in a way that you cannot imagine. When you learn how to let go, you will realize that control is not the key to peace. Surrender is the key. When you let go of control, you open up a new space for tranquility. And this tranquility will come to you not only in moments of silence, but in all situations of life, from the happy times to the challenging times. Letting go is also a way for you to embrace the unconditional love that I have given you. You don't have to do anything to deserve this love. My love is a gift, a limitless, undemanding, unconditional bestowal. But in order for you to feel this love, you must let go of the barriers that you erect in your heart. Don't let the wounds of the past prevent you from embracing the infinite love that I have for you. When you let go of all resentment, all pain, you will feel this love filling your soul. You may ask why I love you so much, even though you don't deserve it, because love is not a condition, it is my choice. I love you because you are my child, and nothing can change that love. When you let go of the doubt about my love, you will feel yourself filled with strength and energy to face every challenge. This year, make a commitment to yourself. Let go of everything that is unworthy, everything that does not serve your growth. And when you do that, I promise you that you will feel the change in your heart. You will feel the lightness, the peace, the freedom that I have prepared for you. Believe that in me, all things are possible. This year, I want you not only to let go of material things or negative thoughts, but also to let go of narrow views of life. You cannot move forward if you keep looking back. You cannot experience the new good things that I have prepared for you if you still cling to painful memories, past failures. Let the past flow away like a river flowing downstream. Don't hold on to the water that has passed. What has passed no longer affects you, but what you choose to carry in your mind will shape your future. Learn to let the past go. Don't let failures, mistakes, or wounds in the past prevent you from seeing the new opportunities that I have reserved for you. The past is just a lesson, and you are the one who decides how that lesson will affect your life. If you let the past hold you, you will be forever stuck in it, unable to escape to walk on my path. You must ask yourself, how do you want to continue in this life? The answer will determine everything. If you let go of the past, you will open yourself up to receive the new things that I will bring. Not only that, you also need to let go of excessive self-esteem, the ego that is too large that sometimes makes you feel you have to protect everything around you at all costs. A too strong ego can cause you to close the door of your heart, not letting me in. When you are always looking for affirmation from those around you, you will never feel true peace. I'm the only one who has the right to define your value, and that value is not measured by the recognition of the world. You are my child, and my love for you is priceless. Let go of the burdens of vanity and pride. Remember that no one in this world is perfect, and no one can live without making mistakes. When you let go of excessive self-esteem, you will learn how to be humble, and it is in that humility that you will find strength. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I just want you to live true to yourself and to those around you. The truth will set you free, but self-deception will only keep you in the dark. Let humility open up a new space for you, where you can see yourself as I created you. You are a strong person, but also full of humility and ready to learn. Not only let go of the ego, but you also need to let go of fear. I know that you have experienced many worries and fears. Fear of the future, fear of the unknown, and sometimes you are afraid of things that you cannot control. But I want you to know that this fear is just a shadow. It is not real. Fear only exists in your mind, and you are the one who allows it to take over your heart. When you live in fear, you will not be able to see the brightness of the future. You will not be able to see the wonderful opportunities that I am reserving for you. Remember that I am the guiding one, and I do not leave you alone on this journey. Entrust all your worries to me, and I will give you the peace that the world cannot bring. You don't need to face every challenge alone, because I will walk with you every step of the way. Be brave, because courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face and overcome that fear. You can do this. You can overcome every obstacle, because I am always with you. You also need to let go of the dependence on temporary things, fleeting joys that the world brings. These things may make you feel satisfied for a moment, but they cannot bring lasting happiness. True happiness does not come from material things, does not come from the recognition of others, but comes from the peace in your soul. When you find that peace in me, you will no longer be swept away by fleeting things. Seek me in everything, and you will find yourself filled with infinite love, with eternal peace. I want you to understand that letting go is not giving up. Letting go is an act of liberation, of opening the heart to receive the good things that I am reserving for you. You lose nothing when you let go, but you will receive more than that. When you learn how to give up things that don't bring true value, you will find yourself free, no longer bound by meaningless things. Open your soul to receive the new blessings that I am bestowing. In this year, I want you to open your heart and mind to see the world with a new vision. Don't let the old things and the constraints of the past prevent you from finding the greatness in yourself. Let everything be reborn so that you can live in freedom, in the peace that I have reserved for you. When you let go of things that are not worthy, you will feel the prosperity and peace that I am waiting to give you. You are my child, and in me, you will find all that you need. Let this new year become a new beginning, an opportunity for you to truly live fully with yourself and with me. Every day, I see you facing challenges and difficulties, and I know that sometimes you feel tired, as if the burden on your shoulders is too great. But I want you to know that those burdens are not for you to carry alone. They are lessons, opportunities for you to grow, for you to understand more about yourself and about the world around you. However, you don't need to let them dominate your life. The burdens that you carry are not a part of you, and you don't have to live under their influence. Let go of them so that you can feel the lightness and serenity in your soul. Let me take those burdens because I have carried even greater burdens for you. Let me be the liberator, the one who brings peace to you. When you let go of the worries, the burdens that you consider important, you will notice something miraculous. You will feel freer than ever. I want you to feel freedom in your soul, freedom from worries, unnecessary fears. Freedom is not the absence of responsibility, but the ability to master your life and mind, the ability to live true to the purpose that I have reserved for you. In this new year, I want you not only to let go of negative things, but also to let go of the things you are always trying to control. You cannot control everything in life. You cannot control others, cannot control the outcome of everything, and cannot control what happens. However, you can control how you react to what happens. Learn to accept what you cannot change, and learn to change what you can. Don't try to control things that are out of reach, because when you do, you'll only add more suffering. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means embracing change and allowing things to unfold naturally. When you live with ease and trust, you'll find it easier to overcome any challenge. Peace doesn't come from trying to control everything, but from allowing things to happen organically, trusting in me. You don't need to worry about the future, because I'm guiding you every step of the way. Let me show you the path, and you'll walk it steadily. I want you to know that letting go is an act of absolute faith. When you let go, you're saying you trust in God's guidance, believe in the wonderful plan He has for you. Letting go is how you express deep faith in my wisdom. When you let go, you open yourself to receive the good things, the blessings I have ready for you. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from walking the path I've laid out. Just walk in faith, and I will lead you to where you need to be. There's something very important I want you to remember. Letting go isn't the end, it's the beginning of a new journey. When you release what no longer serves you, you create space for good, new things. Change is inevitable in life, and it's that change that will bring you closer to the goal I have for you. But for change to happen, you have to be willing to let go of things that are old and no longer valuable. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Change will help you grow, help you mature, and help you see the world with a broader perspective. When you let go of frustration or clinging to the past, you'll find you can live more freely, live more fully, and live in my light. Change isn't something to fear. It's something good that awaits you. Embrace it with gratitude, and you'll find your life becomes richer and more meaningful. In this new year, let go of what doesn't belong to you. Let everything that no longer serves you, that no longer brings you peace, disappear from your mind. Don't let the past, relationships that are over, or fears control you anymore. Let it all go and open your heart to receive the blessings I am preparing for you. I won't let you be lacking. I won't let you get lost. Follow me, and you'll see that good things are waiting for you ahead. The new year is an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself, to start a new journey, a journey where I will always be with you. Walk in faith and let go of all worries, all doubts, all things that aren't worthy of you. When you let go, you'll receive the peace that the world cannot give. You'll feel my eternal love and see life becomes full of joy and hope. Let the new year be a fresh start. When I look at you, I see a soul longing for peace, longing for happiness, but sometimes getting caught up in worries and troubles. I know you're carrying many things you can't let go of. But remember, in this life, peace doesn't come from holding on to everything, but from learning to let them go when the time comes. You don't need to carry wounds, pain, or bad memories. Every time you hold on to those things, you only make yourself heavier, making your soul darker. Believe that I will bring you a wider space, a space where you can breathe, where you can freely fly and walk with unwavering faith. I tell you that letting go is not an easy journey. It's a battle with yourself, with what you're used to, with habits and relationships that have become an integral part of your life. But I want you to understand that no change is easy, but it is in that change that you can step into a more complete, fuller life. If you keep trying to hold on to the past, you won't be able to see the future. Let go and open your heart to receive the good things I am waiting to give you. Old memories can be gifts, but sometimes they can also be shackles that hold you back. I don't want you to live forever with the past, whether it's sweet or bitter. I want you to live in the present, in the opportunities you can create today. Let the past be a lesson, not a burden. When you let go, you'll feel lighter, and your eyes will light up to see the new opportunities one has set for you. Letting go isn't just about releasing material things or painful memories. It's also about releasing attachment to yourself, excessive expectations, and self-repression. Sometimes you spend too much time demanding that you be perfect, that you do everything right, that you're someone without flaws. But remember that you are my child. You don't need to be perfect to be loved. I love you not because you're perfect, but because you are mine. Let go of the self-imposed pressure. Forgive yourself when you stumble, and learn to love yourself as I have loved you. Do you know that every day is a wonderful gift I give you? Every day is a new opportunity for you to renew your life, for you to grow, for you to find happiness and peace. But if you keep clinging to things that no longer serve you, you won't be able to fully enjoy this gift. Therefore, I advise you to stop and look at what you're holding in your hands. You may realize that there are many things that are not worthy of your attention. Worries, fears, unnecessary desires only make you waste your time and energy. When you let go of these things, you'll feel the lightness, the serenity that only I can give you. I am the giver of peace. No one can bring you eternal peace besides me. Let me free you from all worries, all stresses, and open a space in your soul so you can feel my presence in every step of your life. And you also need to understand that letting go doesn't mean giving up, but an act of letting go in faith. You don't have to do it all alone. I am here, always with you, always guiding you on this challenging path. You don't need to be afraid when facing difficulties, because I will always be by your side, lifting you through every challenge. Stop and trust in me. Let me guide you step by step. Let go, and let me work miracles in your life. So, in this new year, I want you not only to let go of the old, but also to open your heart to receive the new. Be ready to change, to grow, and to live fully with every moment I give. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to leave behind what is old, because only through change can you receive the blessings I have prepared for you. In this new year, let everything that is not right for you leave you. Let everything that does not bring you peace go. And when you do, you'll find yourself freer than ever. You'll see life becomes fresh, full of hope and love. Every day you will feel my love and care, and you will walk in confidence and faith in yourself. Remember that you don't need to worry about the future, because I have arranged everything for you. Trust in my plan, and let things happen the way I have intended. You don't have to strive alone. I am here to give you peace, to lead you to a life full of light and hope. In the quiet moments of your life, you will hear a call from me, a gentle but powerful call, an invitation to come out of the deadlocks, the entanglements that you have buried deep in your heart. I know you are carrying many burdens, worries about the future, past failures, unrealized dreams. But above all, I want you to understand that I don't expect you to carry those things forever. Every wound, every pain, every failure is just a step on the journey I have destined for you. Let them become lessons, not heavy things that make you walk with difficulty. Remember, every time you let go, I not only free you from the bad things, but also open up new opportunities, new abilities that you may never have thought of. I want you to realize that letting go is not a failure, but a courageous act to create space for rebirth. Do you know? Only when you learn to let go can you receive the new things I am preparing for you. If you keep clinging to what is past, you will never be able to open your eyes to see the miracles that await you. You are living in a world full of distractions, things that constantly push you away from the path I have shown you. Material worries, personal ambitions, complex relationships can lead you astray. But I want you to know that all these are just clouds obscuring the bright path I have laid out for you. Learn to let go of things that keep you from seeing my path clearly. Let go of clinging to fleeting material things, things that are not lasting, and let you walk freely, comfortably, with complete faith in me. You will find that when you let go, a strangely light feeling will flood your soul. That is the feeling of freedom. Freedom is not being without limits, but freedom in the heart, when you are no longer bound by worries, guilt, or excessive expectations of yourself. When you let go, you allow yourself to live true to what you are, without having to pretend or force yourself into some model that society or the outside world sets. You are my child, and I have created you in my own image. You don't need to change to be worthy, because you are already worthy in my eyes. I know that letting go is not easy, especially when you have spent so much time, so much energy on relationships or plans that have not yielded the desired results. But I want you to remember that every ending opens a new opportunity. You don't have to be afraid of giving up something, because I always have a perfect plan for you. Let go of what doesn't fit you, what doesn't bring you peace, and embrace the new opportunities one brings. Every door that closes is an opportunity for another door to open, and it is in those moments of letting go that you will find yourself stronger, more confident, and ready to embrace the miracles I have prepared for you. The things I want you to let go of in this new year are not only material things or relationships, but also the suffering that you have accepted to prolong in your heart. Heartaches, invisible wounds, sometimes even heavier than physical wounds. I want you to free yourself from these things. You don't need to carry them as a burden. Let me heal your invisible wounds and allow you to walk with a clear, light soul. You may not be able to change the past, but you can change the way you face it. Learn to forgive yourself, forgive those who have hurt you, and let your heart be at peace. Do you know that, in letting go, I am teaching you how to live more fully? When you let go, you allow yourself to experience life truthfully, not limited by old thoughts or negative emotions. Letting go is expansion, is opening your heart to the good things that are coming. It's not a sacrifice. It's an investment in your own life, in your growth. So don't be afraid of giving up. Let me guide you. And as you let go of the things that are no longer right, you will see yourself grow every day, stronger every step of the way. This new year is a time for you to start a new journey. A journey that is not just a change in external circumstances, but a change within you. Don't let fear hinder your steps. Trust in the plan I have for you, and let go of the things that no longer serve the peace within your heart. When you do, I will lead you through all challenges, all difficulties, and you will see that you are never alone. I am always here, beside you, ready to bless and guide you. As you stand at the threshold of the new year, I want you to look back at what you have experienced in the old year, not just the successes or failures, but the lessons that life has given you. Have you ever wondered why I let you experience difficult challenges, times when you felt like you couldn't overcome them? Every difficulty you encounter, though it may seem like suffering, is actually an opportunity for you to grow. Remember that I never leave you alone in times of trial. I stand by your side, waiting for you to recognize the strength that I have given you right in the most difficult times. The new year is a sacred moment, not only for you to set new goals or hope for external changes, but for you to look at yourself, face the things in your heart that you have never dared to admit. This is the time for you to learn to let go of habits, fears, pains that you have been holding on to for so long. They are burdens that you have taken upon yourself, and I don't want you to carry them anymore. Letting go is not giving up, but understanding that some things in life are only temporary and you don't need to cling to them. Let them pass so that the space in your soul can be opened up so that I can enter and give you new things. Things that I want you to let go of in this new year are not just the things you can see or touch. There are things that you cannot see but are occupying your heart and mind every day. That is self-doubt, the feelings of guilt that you carry about the past, the expectations that you have placed on yourself. Sometimes the fear of the future is the closedness in your heart, not daring to open your heart to receive love. These emotions are like invisible chains that bind you in a hopeless cycle. You may not realize them immediately, but they are the reason why you feel tired, stressed, insecure, and unable to move forward. I want you to look into your heart and realize that forgiveness is not only for other people, but also for yourself. Forgiving yourself is the first step for you to let go of the past, so that you do not have to live in the past forever, but can move forward with a light heart and trust in the future. Do not let unhealed wounds cause you pain forever. Let me be the healer of all wounds, and let your heart open to receive the peace that I give. You may not be able to change what has happened, but you can change the way you face it. Let the painful memories become valuable lessons, so that they are no longer a burden in this new year. I also want you to let go of the doubts about yourself. Have you ever wondered yourself whether you are strong enough to overcome the challenges, whether you can achieve the things you desire, whether you can be the person that I want you to become? These questions come from a lack of trust in yourself. But I want you to understand that you do not have to do everything alone. I am here, and my strength will be the motivation for you. In every step, trust yourself, because you are a part of the magical plan that I have prepared for you. Every step you take, even the smallest, is a part of the great journey that I have laid out. Do not be afraid to face the difficulties, because I will always walk with you. You don't need to live and worry about the future. I want you to learn to live fully every day. Each day is a gift that I give to you, and you just need to open your heart to receive. Don't let worries things that have not happened make you forget the magic of the present. Learn to live with what is before your eyes, because only when you live fully in every moment can you truly feel my presence in your life. See the beauty in the simple things, in every breath, every step, every smile. You will realize that when you let go of the worries, when you open your heart to the good things, everything will become clear and bright. I want you to learn to live with gratitude. When you are grateful for what you have experienced, you will see that you are richer than you ever thought. You don't need to have everything to feel happy, but you need to be grateful for the things that you have been given. You have a life, you have people who love you around you, you have opportunities to grow and learn out. All those things are blessings that I have given to you, and when you learn to be grateful, you will feel the peace and happiness within yourself. I want you to know that every time you let go, you are giving yourself a new opportunity to love and live a truly fulfilling life. Don't be afraid to change, because change is the opening of new doors. Each door that closes is a step forward for you to discover the miracles that I have prepared for you. Trust me, and you will see that you are never alone on this journey. Start the new year with an open heart, ready to receive what I have given to you. I will be always beside you, giving you peace, strength, and infinite love. As the new year comes, it is time for you to look back and at the same time look forward. Follow the things that I have prepared for you. In this life, let the new year be an opportunity for you to expand your soul, let go of the burdens that have been clinging, and receive the blessings that I am ready to give. Don't let the small things negative emotions or invisible fears occupy your heart and mind. Let them go, because they can no longer affect you. In every step you take, I am always present. Although you may not see me clearly, but I always walk with you in the darkest moments and also in the brightest moments. I know the worries, the concerns, the pains that you carry in your heart, and I never want you to suffer alone. But you must remember that in order for me to heal those wounds, you must open your heart and allow yourself to let go of the unnecessary things. Every day, I want you to learn to live fully and meaningfully. Don't let regrets about the past or worries about the future obscure the opportunities of the present. Remember that only when you live fully in every moment can you truly feel the love that I always have for you. Don't let the worries about the future prevent you from stepping forward, because you are never alone on this road. I have prepared all the roads that you need to go, and each step you take, no matter how difficult it may be, is a part of my wonderful plan. You may not see the results right away, but what you are going through are the necessary challenges for you to grow. Each difficulty, each failure, that's not the end, but only a small chapter in the big story that I have written for you. Let you be patient and trust in me, because even if you cannot see it right now, but I am building a bright future for You every challenge, every difficulty you encounter is an opportunity for you to learn and grow, because it is those difficulties that will help you become stronger, wiser, and ultimately become the person in that I want you to be. So don't be afraid when facing the unpredictable. The fear will only make you hesitate, will only make you confused, and lose the peace in your soul. Let go of the fear, because I am always there to guide you through every difficulty, every day. I will be the light that guides you, is a solid faith, so that you never get lost. Remember that every challenge that you face is not outside. Until I allow them to happen, not to make you suffer, but to help you learn patience, love, and trust in my plan. You may feel tired when sometimes things do not go the way you want them to, but it is in those moments that I want you to stop and think about the lessons that you can draw from each situation. Don't rush to seek perfection, because perfection is just an illusion. What is more important than is that you know how to recognize and learn from every experience, whether good or bad, and know how to move forward with a heart full of gratitude. New is not just a number change, but an opportunity. Why for you to recreate yourself, to start over from scratch, to change old habits and build new habits, those habits that bring peace, tranquility, and strength. You can start from small things, from simple hangs in daily life. Maybe it is waking up early to spend time for yourself, to pray, to meditate, to renew the soul. Maybe taking care of physical and mental health, because a healthy body is for your soul to develop and sublimate in this new year. I also want you to learn to live with gratitude. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the challenges that I have sent to hell. You grow. Gratitude is not just words, but an attitude of life, is a way that you perceive the world around you. When you are grateful for the small things, you will see that this life is not lacking, but always full and rich. And when you live with gratitude, I will continue to bless you, because I will not abandon you. Fantastic! This revision has really helped the passage flow so much better. It feels more natural and truly inspiring. Here's the final version, with just a few tiny tweaks to optimize it even further. You also need to understand that letting go of what's unnecessary doesn't mean you have to live alone or feel lost. On the contrary, it's an opportunity to grow closer to me, to connect more deeply with God and with the people you love. When you release the things that weigh you down, you'll be able to open your heart to new relationships, new opportunities, and all the good things I have in store for you this coming year. Step outside the limits you've set for yourself. Don't be afraid of challenges. Don't be afraid of change. Trust that I will always guide you, wherever you are, wherever you go. I'm with you every step of the way, in every challenge you face. Let the new year be a chance for you to reinvent yourself, to step out of the shadows of the past and move toward the light of the future. You'll see that when you release what's not needed, you'll not only find freedom, but you'll also discover the strength to change this world, to live a life that's meaningful and complete. And I'll always be there, by your side, guiding you through every trial, giving you the strength to overcome everything. So let go and start a new life, the life I prepared for you, a life filled with love, peace, and happiness. Each year that passes isn't just a measurement of days and months. It's also a chance for you to re-examine the path you're on, to be aware of what's past and what I expect from you in the future. Throughout your journey, there are times when you feel like you're stuck in a cycle of things that no longer fit, things that no longer bring value to your life. I want you to understand that in this new year, you can choose to let go of those burdens, unhealthy relationships, outdated habits, and anything that keeps you from moving forward. Some things, no matter how much you love them, how attached you are, can't stay with you forever. You need to understand that not everything you have deserves a place in the life you want. These things might be your fears, your doubts, or false beliefs about yourself. You may have let these fears control you, preventing you from dreaming, preventing you from stepping outside your comfort zone. I want you to realize that fear is just darkness that dwells in your mind. And only when you step out of that darkness can you see the light I've prepared for you this coming year. I want you to give up fear, to give up the limitations you've placed on yourself. You're not a victim of circumstance. You have the power to decide your own life. Don't let unimportant things hold you back. Don't let negative thoughts lead you down a dark path. Believe in your own strength, in the abilities I've given you, and walk forward with the absolute faith that you deserve a complete, full, and rich life. You need to know that in every difficulty you face, I am always there with you. Every challenge is an opportunity for you to grow, to develop your resilience and your strength. If you release the things that have been hindering you, you'll find that every challenge becomes easier, because you won't have to carry so many things that don't belong to you. Only when you let go can you accept what I've prepared for you, a bright and blessed future. Don't worry about letting go of unhealthy relationships, the people who don't really want you to be happy. You deserve to be loved and cherished, and some relationships should only be built on truth, respect, and honesty. Don't be afraid of loneliness, because in the quiet, you'll feel my presence. I never abandon you. I'm always near you in the moments when you feel lost, when you feel abandoned. Remember that when you let go of what's not good for you, I will always bring you new opportunities, new relationships, and new resources so you can keep moving forward. I don't want you to stay where you are. I don't want you to be stuck in the past. Let this new year be a door that opens to endless possibilities, things you've never even imagined. Do you know, throughout your journey, I've always been with you, whether you're joyful or sad, whether you succeed or fail. Every moment of your life, I am present, always ready to help you, always listening to every prayer you say, and always guiding you in every decision you make. However, you must be willing to be aware and open your heart to receive my help. You have the right to be helped. You have the right to receive the graces that I give you. But this can only happen when you truly release the things that have been binding you. Trust in my guidance in every step you take, and you'll see that when you let go of what's unnecessary, I will fill that space with things that are better. You don't have to look for happiness somewhere far away. Happiness will come when you learn to let go, learn to accept, and trust in my providence. The new year is the perfect time to reinvent yourself, to change old habits, to give up things that no longer serve you. Remember that only when you know how to let go can you receive all the wonderful things that I've prepared for you. Don't be afraid of loss, because loss is just the beginning of something better. Don't be afraid of change, because change is the opportunity to become the person I want you to be. With each passing day, let your soul become lighter, more open, ready to receive the graces I have for you. Let love and faith in me fill your mind so you can face every challenge without fear. You just need to trust in my guidance, and you'll see that every step you take is protected. Every decision you make is guided by my powerful hand. Look at this new year as an opportunity to be reborn, to become a better version of yourself, to let go of what's unnecessary, and to receive all the blessings I've prepared for you. You can do it because you're never alone on this journey. I'm always with you, guiding you through every trial and opening new doors for you. So prepare your soul to enter a new year filled with hope, filled with peace, and filled with my unconditional love. The new year is approaching, and this is the time for you to pause for a moment, to look back at the days that have passed, the steps you've taken, the paths you've chosen. However, what's most important isn't looking back at the past, but understanding what you need to release so you can move into the future with new dreams and hopes. I want you to know that not everything deserves to be carried forward on this journey. Some things, no matter how much you cherish them, can't accompany you in the new year. Those are the things that have hindered your growth, the things that have trapped you in fear and unnecessary worries. Let me help you better understand how to let go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It's an act of liberation, so you can freely move forward without being weighed down by the burden of the past. Sometimes you have to let go of memories, the pain that you've held tight in your heart for so long. You don't have to live with the wounds of the past. I came not only to save you, but also to free you from the mental chains that you've created for yourself. Painful memories, failures, stumbles are a part of life, but they're not everything. They're just experiences, lessons to help you grow stronger and more resilient. But if you let them control you, they'll only make you fall and be unable to move forward. You have the right to be healed. You have the right to start again. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let the fears of yesterday hinder you today. I want you to realize that every step in life is an opportunity for you to find yourself. And every time you let go of something, you can create new space for better things. If you keep holding on to the past, you'll never be able to receive what I've prepared for you. Don't be afraid of change, because change is the turning point of rebirth. Don't be afraid to let go of what no longer fits you, because that's when you'll receive what I want to give you. You may feel strange letting go of old habits, unhealthy relationships, and negative thoughts, but I guarantee that when you do, you'll see the freedom, the peace that you've never felt before. I don't want you to keep going back to what's old, things that haven't benefited you. I want you to go forward, where true life awaits you. You must remember that you can't change the past, but you can change your present and your future. Every day, every moment, you can decide again about your life. I'm not only the one who is by your side when you encounter difficulties, but also the one who guides you, helps you to recognize the hidden power within you. Don't think that you can't change. I myself created you with a wonderful ability to overcome every challenge. There are times when you feel alone on your journey, but I want you to remember that I have never abandoned you. Even in those times when you feel that no one is by your side, I'm always there, listening to every word you whisper, every worry in your heart. I won't let you go alone. I've prepared for you everything you need to get through this life, and I'm always ready to give you grace and protection. Don't be afraid of loneliness, because in that loneliness, you'll find yourself. In the silence, you'll hear my voice. You'll feel my presence in every moment of life. And remember that when you let go of what's not good for you, I will fill those gaps with boundless love with my guidance. You will no longer feel empty or lacking, because I am all you need. Entering the new year, I want you to learn to live in the present, not to be haunted by the past, not to worry too much about the future. Live each day with gratitude, with peace in your soul. Don't let the stresses and worries of everyday life control your life. Know how to let go of unnecessary worries and put your trust in me, in my providence. Only when you live in the present can you fully enjoy every blessing that I've prepared for you. You may not understand everything that's happening, but I want you to believe that every step you take has meaning. Every difficulty you encounter is an opportunity for you to learn, for you to grow, and for you to become who I created you to be. So don't give up when you encounter difficulties. See every challenge as an opportunity for you to get closer to the goal I've set for you. When you let go of the things that are unnecessary, you'll see a new path open before you. You'll see that everything in this life is arranged by me. Walk in faith, walk in my love, and you'll see the peace and happiness you're seeking. I not only give you challenges, but also give you priceless blessings. And only when you let go of what no longer has value can you receive those blessings. The new year is a great time for you to start again, to reinvent yourself. Welcome this new year with gratitude, with an open mind, and let me guide you on this journey. You will never be alone, because I am always here, always ready to help you in every step you take. My child, let go of what no longer fits you, and welcome the good things that I've prepared for you. I love you, and I'll always be with you. The new year is drawing near, and a new journey is opening before you. But before you step onto that path, I want you to be aware of something very important. Only by letting go of what doesn't belong to you can you receive what I've prepared for you. The bonds that have occupied your soul for too long. Only when you free yourself from these things can you truly walk in the peace that I want to give you. I know that the trials and difficulties you've faced over the past period may have made you feel you don't have enough strength. The failures may have discouraged you. The pain may have made you lose faith. But I want you to understand that nothing is useless on the path you take. Every failure is a lesson. Every pain is an opportunity for you to grow. Don't let these things reside in your heart like heavy stones. Release them so you can lightly continue, so nothing will hinder you on the path I've laid out. There are things that you've held tightly in your heart for a long time, and it seems you can't separate from them. Those are the hatred, the anger, the wounds that can't heal. How long have you lived with these emotions? And now, I want you to ask yourself, are these emotions truly worth carrying with you on this New Year's journey? You've nourished them long enough, and perhaps it's time for you to let them go, so you can move forward with a heart that's pure, free, and full of hope. Nothing weighs down your soul more than hatred and anger. These emotions, though they may make you feel like you're protecting yourself from injury, are actually just binding you to days of suffering. You may not forget the harm that others have caused you, but you can choose to let go of the anger and hatred. That's the path I want you to take, because in my love, there's no room for hate. When you let go of these things, you'll feel absolute peace, a tranquility that you've never known before. You may ask, why let go of all these things? Why accept the pain and injuries? I answer you that precisely because only when you let go of these things can you be in control of yourself. Can you enter this new year with a heart full of faith and hope? I don't want you to keep living in the wounds of the past, in the obsessions that have hurt you. I want you to be free to live fully in the present and look forward to the future I've prepared for you. But letting go isn't just an act of forgiveness toward others. It's also an act of forgiving yourself. You must learn to forgive the mistakes that you've made because it's the self-blame, the self-reproach that pulls you down. Every time you feel you're not good enough, not worthy enough, remember that I created you wonderfully. You are loved and blessed, no matter what your past is. Don't let those feelings of guilt obscure the love I have for you. You may not realize it, but the negative words, the dark thoughts about yourself, will gradually form a dark shadow in your soul. When you constantly think you're not good enough, you're not worthy of love, you're building invisible walls around yourself with your own hands. But I want you to know that every human being has immense value, and I've given you blessings beyond imagination. Don't let those negative thoughts prevent you from realizing it. Let go of them, and you'll feel filled with light and strength. Remember that in every step you take, I am always by your side. I'm not only the one who sees you in times of success, but also the one who watches you in times of failure. Every time you fall, I will be the one to help you get up. Every time you feel tired, I will be the one to give you strength. Just open your heart, and I will guide you. Do you know? Nothing is accidental in my plan. Everything has its reason. Every time you face a challenge, every time you feel you can't overcome it, it's an opportunity for you to get closer to maturity. The pain, the difficulties will not last forever. But if you know how to let go of what's unnecessary, if you know how to look forward with an open heart, you'll see that all of these things will become beautiful memories, powerful stories to help you continue in life. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. Trust in my providence. Let me guide you every step of the way. And you'll see that every challenge you encounter is just a part of the great journey I've destined for you. You're not walking alone, because I'm always with you, supporting you whenever you need me. I want you to let go of what doesn't belong to you, to let go of the negative emotions, the useless worries, and the painful memories. Be brave to move forward with an open heart and steadfast faith in the love I have for you. When you do that, you'll realize that I've prepared for you a bright future, a journey full of blessings and joy. I want you to understand one very important thing. The new year is an opportunity for you to be reborn, to leave behind all that has bound you, the things you don't need to take with you on this new journey. Imagine that every morning is a blank page, and every day is an opportunity for you to write the new story of your life. But to write that story, you have to be willing to let go of the old ink stains, the old tales that have stuck to the old pages of the past. You can't continue the journey if you still carry the heavy burdens, the obsessions of days gone by, the negative thoughts, the relationships that no longer bring peace, the worries about the future, or the unhealed wounds are all things I want you to release. Do you know that every time you keep those things in your soul, you're losing the chance to truly live fully? Only when you leave these things behind can your heart be open to receive my love, to receive the peace and happiness I'm waiting to give you. Not only letting go of the negative things from other people, I want you to let go of the excessive expectations that you place on yourself. Do you see that sometimes you yourself become the harshest critic? The excessively high expectations you set for yourself can make you feel constantly lacking, never good enough, and never able to achieve your goals. But I want you to know that in my eyes, you're already perfect. You've already been created in my image. Nothing can change that. Stop for a moment and ask yourself, do I truly love myself? When you love yourself, you won't create too much pressure. You won't suppress yourself under the burden of unrealistic expectations. You'll understand that you can make mistakes, you can stumble, but the important thing is that you always get up and keep moving. That's what I want you to do. You don't have to be perfect in everything, but you are perfect in your perseverance, in your continuous effort, and in your loyalty to me. Letting go is also a way for you to break free from unhealthy relationships. Sometimes you may feel you can't leave someone because you're afraid of losing an important part of your life. But I want you to know that those relationships may not be the things you need to grow. You may have loved someone or been bound to someone for illegitimate reasons. But I love you unconditionally. And I want you to realize that sometimes letting go is an act of true love. People who don't bring you peace of mind, people who don't help you become a better version of yourself, maybe the people you need to distance yourself from. Letting go of them isn't a failure, but is your own freedom. And I, with unconditional love, will be the one to fill those gaps in your heart. The people who are really for you will appear when you open your heart and are ready to welcome the change. Remember that in this life, not everything belongs to you. The material possessions, the relationships, or the external achievements can't measure your true value. Those things are just temporary. But my love for you is eternal. It doesn't change over time, and it will never be absent. That's what's most important that you need to cherish and treasure. Let that love spread in your heart. Let that light guide you through the darkness of life. When you learn to let go of what's unworthy, your heart will be filled with things that truly bring happiness and peace. The blessings that I've arranged for you will come at the right time. And when you let go of what's unnecessary, you'll feel the magic in every step you take. You don't have to fight alone. Remember that I'm always by your side. No matter how great the challenge, you'll always have me to lean on, have me to trust in, and have me to guide you. Never think that you have to solve everything yourself. Just know how to listen to me. Just open your heart, and I will help you overcome every difficulty. You just need to believe, and then all the miracles will happen. This new year, I want you to not only let go of negative things, but also let go of relationships that no longer benefit your growth. Let go of the worry, the anger, the guilt, and the pain that have hindered you. Let go of the fears that have long pursued you. Let go of everything you don't need to carry anymore. And you'll realize that you're living in a completely new world, a world full of light and love, where true peace and happiness will come to you. This new year will be a year full of change, and that change will begin from you. Let me guide you every step of the way. Let me give you the blessings you deserve to receive. All good things will come to you when you're ready to let go of what doesn't belong to you. And then you'll truly see that I'm always with you, loving you and guiding you to a bright future, full of blessing and peace. Walk in faith, my dear, because I'm always with you, guiding you through every trial, bringing you to the place of happiness and peace that you deserve to receive. I want you to understand that the biggest change you need to make isn't to change the world around you, but to change within yourself. For the new year to be a true opportunity, you need to change from the inside, from your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Do you know a lot of times, the restriction in your life doesn't come from the outside, but it's from the barriers in your mind, the limits you set for yourself, the wrong ideas that you believe in, and the negative feelings that you consider unchanging. All of those things are what you need to let go of. The new year is a great time for you to review yourself, to be aware of the things that aren't yet complete in your soul and in your life. Let me help you realize the factors you need to change. They may be doubt, worry about the future, or even resentment toward those around you. But I want you to know that these feelings aren't your true nature. They're not the person I created in you. I've placed love, peace, and boundless strength in you. And you with that love can change everything. You must learn to look at everything in life in a new way, from a different perspective, not as judgment or frustration. This change comes from you opening your heart to welcome the lessons that life gives you. The challenges you encounter aren't bad things. They're opportunities for you to grow. Every difficulty you face is an opportunity for you to learn and develop. So I want you to leave behind the feelings of disappointment in yourself. You don't have to feel guilty about the mistakes of the past, because I forgave you long ago. I don't look at your past. I look at what you can become in the future. My forgiveness is unconditional, and when you learn to forgive yourself, you'll feel true release. Don't let the past hinder you. Don't let the past mistakes shape your future. Each day is a new beginning, and I'm always here to help you start again. You may see that letting go isn't just a simple act. It's a continuous process, a journey with me. When you decide to let go, you're agreeing to open up a new space for things that are better. Every time you give up a worry, a fear, an unhealthy relationship, you're creating a space in your heart to receive my unlimited love. And you know what? That's when the blessings begin to flood in. The new year is a chance to change the habits that have become deeply ingrained in your mind. You may have become too accustomed to self-infliction every time you fail or to self-judgment for past mistakes. But I want you to know that failure isn't the end. It's just a sign of a new beginning. Don't be afraid to fail. Learn from it and keep going. It's these failures that help you train your patience and endurance, the qualities I want you to have. In fact, every step you take on this journey will bring you opportunities to perfect yourself. When you leave behind the worries about having to do everything perfectly, you'll see that your steps become lighter, freer. Sometimes the little things you do every day, like forgiving others, being grateful for what you have, or simply a smile, can create huge changes in your life. Remember that I never ask you to be perfect, but I ask you to always turn toward the light and always know how to get up every time you stumble. Open your heart so that my love can flow into every corner of your soul. Do you see? Only when you truly open your heart, when you're no longer afraid to embrace new emotions, new opportunities, can I bring you into the new chapters of your life. Each step you take, each decision you make, will lead you to things you can't imagine. And then you'll realize that all the things I promised will never fail. Now, are you ready to step into the new year? I know you can because you have boundless strength in you. Open your heart and allow me to walk with you on this journey. Never think that you have to go alone, because I'm always here, ready to guide you through every difficulty. Let go of the old things and grab the new opportunities. Let my love be a beacon to light your way, and you'll see the path to peace and happiness more clearly than ever. Dear child, the new year will bring you many good things, but you must be willing to let go of the things that no longer serve your growth. Live each day in gratitude, in love, and in hope, because that's what I want you to do. When you let go of what's unnecessary, you'll realize that I'm always with you, and I'll never let you have to walk alone. You are my wonderful creation, and I will always be a source of boundless strength for you. When you learn how to let go and open your heart, you'll receive all the good things that I've arranged for you. Walk in faith and hope, because this new year is yours, and I'm always here to help you make the great dreams you hold in you come true. Perhaps, throughout your life, you've encountered times of bitterness, disappointment, and sometimes the feeling that everything around you is collapsing. But I want you to know that all those sorrows aren't the end, just a part of the journey you're going through. When you decide to let those burdens leave your shoulders, you'll feel the boundless freedom that I give you. Every step you let go is a step forward where my light awaits you. In this new year, I want you to let go of not only worries about things that haven't happened, but also the fears that have taken over you for so long. You may feel afraid of the dim future, worried about the unknown. But remember that I have arranged everything in the best way for you. You don't need to understand everything right now, because my secrets and guidance will be revealed at the right time. Learn to let trust in me replace letting fear control your life. You may have faced people or situations that have made you feel hurt and lost. But I also want you to know that keeping those pains only makes you heavier. You won't be able to go far if you keep carrying those burdens in your heart. I want you to let go of the resentments, the judgments, and even the feelings that you can't forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Let those burdens fall off of you so you can freely fly in the love I have for you. You need to learn to love yourself. That's one of the most important things I want you to work on this new year. You can't truly love others if you don't love yourself first. Love starts within you. When you look at yourself and see the incredible person I created, when you know that every part of you is valuable, you'll be able to share that love with the world. Love yourself the way I love you, not because you're perfect, but because you're an essential part of my grand plan. The new year is also a time to reevaluate your relationships. Decide to let go of the unhealthy ones, the ones that have hurt you in the past. Let the people who don't bring peace and encouragement leave your life. Don't let attachment to the past keep you stuck in a cycle. Relationships are important pieces of the puzzle of life. And I want you to build positive, healthy relationships based on love and mutual respect. Don't be afraid of change, because within that change you'll find the companions on the path I've laid out for you. This new year, you're going to face challenges and difficulties. It's inevitable. But I want you to know that these challenges aren't meant to break you. They're opportunities for you to show your strength, your perseverance, and your faith in me. Every difficulty is a chance for you to grow, to see my guidance more clearly. Never think that you have to fight these battles alone, because I'm always here to help you overcome anything. You might have felt tired or insufficient in the past, but I need you to remember that you are not alone. I've put an unlimited power inside you, and you just need to open your heart to receive it. Always remember that hard times don't last forever, and in every hardship, I'm sending you signs of hope and peace. One of the things I want you to leave behind this year is your self-doubt and negative thoughts about yourself. You might have thought that you're not worthy of good things or felt like you're not capable of achieving big goals. But you need to understand that I created you in my own image, and you have everything you need to succeed. Don't let those limiting thoughts hold you back. Every step you take is an affirmation of the strength and limitless potential within you. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. If you can let go of what's unnecessary, if you can leave behind what doesn't bring growth, you'll find life becomes lighter and more peaceful. You'll feel my guidance more clearly, and then you'll understand that everything in life has a reason, that everything is perfectly orchestrated by me. All you need to do is open your heart to receive my blessings, to allow me to walk with you, guide you, and help you overcome every difficulty. Go into the new year with unwavering faith, with the determination to change and improve yourself. When you do this, you'll see that every day of the new year is an opportunity for you to develop, to live more fully, and to achieve things you never thought possible. I'll always be with you in every moment, in every step. Open your heart, let go of what's no longer needed, and I'll lead you to new lands full of blessing and happiness. Trust that this new year will be a new chapter in your life, and in each page, I will write beautiful stories that only you can experience. Let go to receive, and let me guide you to a promising future. In your journey, there will be moments when you feel the overwhelming exhaustion, and at times, helplessness when you face difficulties that seem insurmountable. At times like that, I want you to remember that it is not the exhaustion or pain that will define you, but how you choose to face them. Don't let the external challenges weaken your heart, because I have put an invisible strength in you, a strength that can only be seen when you decide to walk in faith in me. This new year, I'm calling on you to let go of one very important thing: fear. You may have lived in the darkness of worries, anxieties about things that have not happened. You cannot live freely if you let your fears take over your soul. Remember that fear is a trap of the world, a shadow that the more you chase, the more it will swallow you. I do not want you to live in the darkness of worry. Reach your hand out and let me guide you, for I am the light of the world. the source of light that will dispel all the darkness in you. Whenever you feel confused about the unknown, when you don't understand why you have to go through these trials, remember that I am here to guide you. The difficult things you face are not disasters, but opportunities that I have prepared for you. These difficulties are the whetstones through which you will become stronger. Let these challenges be a lesson for you, so you can understand that nothing in this life is meaningless. Every experience, whether painful or joyful, is a stepping stone that leads you to growth and deep understanding of me and yourself, so you can walk in the freedom I have given you. You need to let go of stubbornness. You may have been attached to old things, habits that no longer bring peace. You may have held on to images, memories of the past, people who no longer bring you happiness or tranquility. I want you to understand that only when you let go of the unnecessary can you receive better things. Do not let the past hold you back, because I have painted a bright road ahead, and you will not be able to see that road if you keep looking back at what is past. One of the things that I am calling you to do this new year is to let go of excessive ego. You do not need to prove anything to the world. You do not need to live to please others. Live authentically with yourself. Live in my love and live to fulfill the mission that I have given you. When you stop trying to please everyone, when you stop looking for external validation, you will feel deep peace in your heart. Remember that the peace that I give you does not come from praise or material achievements, but from you living authentically, living in deep connection with me. This new year, I also want you to let go of one very important thing: anger and resentment. You may have been hurt by those around you, people who have made you sad, disappointed you. But I want you to understand that holding on to anger in your heart only makes you more painful. I have called you to live in forgiveness, to love even those who have hurt you. Forgiveness is not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. When you forgive, you not only free others, but also free yourself from the burden of anger. Don't forget that the new year is an opportunity for you to change, to find yourself again. I want you to know that you are not a product of past mistakes, but the result of the choices you make today. Don't let past wrong decisions define who you are. Each day is a new opportunity for you to move forward, for you to create positive changes. Remember that you have the right to change. You have the right to reinvent yourself every day. Look at the new year with a heart full of hope, because this year I will open up amazing opportunities for you. I will put doors in front of you that only you can open. Don't be afraid. Don't worry, because I will lead you. Each step you take will be a step in wisdom and faith, and good things will come to you. Let this new year be a year of freedom. Let go of all that is unnecessary. Abandon your anxieties, resentments, fears, and open your heart to receive the blessings that I have prepared for you. Let me be the inspiration in your life, to guide you on the path of peace, happiness, and success that you deserve. Trust in yourself and trust in me. When you let go of things that are unnecessary, when you keep your heart pure and bright, you will feel my presence more clearly than ever. And then, you will see that I am always by your side, never leaving, to bring you to the best things in this life. So move forward, my dear. This new year will be a year of transformation, of opening, of love and peace that I promise to give you. Let what I say today be like an invitation, a powerful call to the depths of your soul. This new year, you need to change. You must renew yourself from the inside out. The way you look at life, the way you face challenges, and the way you love all need to change. You may not realize it, but in your soul, you are holding on to many things that I do not want you to carry anymore. Old habits, heavy memories, relationships that have run out of love. I call on you to leave them all behind, so you can walk more lightly, more freely, and more hopefully in this new year. You may feel difficult to let go of the familiar, whether it is pain or unhealthy habits. But I tell you that letting go will be the key to unlocking a new world. I do not want you to live in the past, in past failures or unfulfilled dreams. I want you to live fully in the present. Enjoy every moment you are given, and receive each day as a precious gift that I give you. There is no need to become anyone other than yourself. You do not need to live according to the expectations of society or of anyone else. You need to live authentically with yourself, with the desires and deep longings in your heart. Do not let fear and anxiety cloud your eyes, causing you to not see the wonderful opportunities that I have prepared for you. Believe in yourself and believe in the abilities that I have given you. When you walk in this faith, you will see that all that seems impossible becomes easier. Remember that each day is a new opportunity for you to change, for you to renew yourself. Do not let sadness, anger, or resentment hinder your progress. Letting go of those negative emotions is not because you are weak, but because you are stronger than anyone when you choose to forgive and look forward. Forgiveness is not for others, but for yourself, so your soul is free, so you do not have to live with unnecessary burdens. This new year is a great time for you to change the way you look at things. Difficulties will always exist, but if you see them as lessons, opportunities to grow, you will find yourself stronger every day. Do not be afraid to face challenges, because in those challenges, I will always be with you. I will always guide you through everything. Do not let yourself be caught up in negative thoughts. Do not let fear dominate your life. Learn to calm down, learn to be patient, and most importantly, learn to trust in the plans that I have made for you. You may feel like you are walking on a lonely path, but I want you to know that I am always here, by your side every step of the way. Even if the world turns its back on you, I will never leave you. Remember that in the moments when you feel the weakest, that is when I will lift you up. When you have no strength to continue, I will be your strength. I will never let you face challenges alone. And when you leave behind the old things, you will open up a vast space in your soul to welcome the new. Believe that this new year will bring miracles to you, opportunities that you have never thought of. Each step will be a steady advance on the path that I have laid out for you. Let your heart open to receive all the good things that I have given you. You will not have to face the challenges of life alone. I will be there, leading you through the storms, through the dark times, and will bring you to the light. In every difficult moment, remember that I have prepared for you a bright future, a life full of love and happiness. Learn to see things from a new perspective, and you will realize that every challenge has a reason, and all will bring you to a better version of yourself. Remember that you are part of the great plan that I have laid out for this world. Every action, every decision of yours carries great meaning in it. Do not let anxiety or lack of confidence make you flinch. Live fully in the present. Live with gratitude and love. And you will see that I am always with you, without leaving. Enter this new year with a heart full of hope and faith. I will renew you from the inside out, and you will no longer have to live in fear or doubt. Each day will be a new opportunity for you to renew yourself, for you to discover the infinite abilities that I have given you. Do not hesitate, do not be afraid, and never forget that I am always here to lead you to a full and peaceful life. I know that you can do it all. Believe in yourself, believe in me, and let this new year be the time for you to unlock the boundless power within you. I love you, and I will never let you face a challenge without me by your side. Walk in faith, in light, and in my love. Let this new year become a new chapter in your life, where you will find freedom, peace, and a deep joy that you have never experienced before. Each step you take in life has profound meaning. Sometimes you may feel confused, tired, and not know what direction to take next, but I want you to know that every moment contains a lesson. And every challenge you face is not a random challenge, but part of the journey that I have set aside for you. You were born not to endure ambiguity or failure, but to experience growth, change, and development. Think of life as a long road, where the stages you travel will lead you to a place you never imagined. You will meet special people, magical moments, and important lessons on that path. Every turn, whether small or large, has its own value. I hope you see challenges as opportunities to learn and never give up, no matter how difficult it may be. Perhaps in difficult moments, you will feel lost when everything does not seem to go smoothly, and the doors keep closing. Do not be discouraged, because when you accept to walk in the dark, that is when my light will shine upon you. You will no longer feel alone, because I will always be the lamp that guides you through all the darkness, through every turning point of life. My support is not an external interference, but a caress in the soul, the peace that I give you when you need it most. You will see that in every difficulty, I can bring you strength that you yourself do not expect. Sometimes the challenge is not to defeat you, but to make you stronger, to help you realize the infinite potential within yourself. Those challenges, after you overcome them, will be stories of courage, perseverance, and faith, so you can share them with others as an inspiration, a living proof of the unconditional love that I give you. Remember that change does not come overnight. Slow but steady steps will help you build a solid foundation, and in each step you will feel my presence. You do not need to race against time or worry about what has not happened. Live fully in the present. Enjoy every moment and know that I am with you in every small step. There will be times when you will feel loneliness, when you stand before a big decision in your life, when the choices become vague and you do not know what is right. But in those moments, I want you to trust your inner voice. Take time to listen to the guidance inside, because that is where I am present, where you will find the answer. Do not be afraid to feel uncertain, because every step is a step forward even if you do not see the path immediately. I am always there, guiding you every day. Never lose faith in yourself, no matter how many times you stumble. I will always be there to help you get up, help you learn from mistakes, and continue to move forward. Good things do not always come immediately, but they will come when you are patient and trust in my plan. You will find that everything has a reason, and in each step you take, I have prepared a way for you to rise up. In this journey, sometimes you will have to face temptations, the things that this world can offer. But always remember that the things of the world are not what you need to feel happy. True happiness comes from inner peace, from the love that I give you, and from faith in yourself. Know that when you live according to your values, when you know how to put peace and love above all else, you will find an endless source of energy, a true happiness that no one can take away. So, do not worry about external things. Do not worry about people who will come and go in your life. Let those things naturally come and naturally go. Live with yourself. Live fully with the love that I have given you. When you do that, everything will become clearer, and you will realize that life is not a race but a journey to discover and grow. My beloved, remember that you are not the only one walking on this path. Everyone around you also has their own challenges, their dreams, and the paths they are on. Remember that sharing is the key for you to feel connection and love. Open your heart to others. Share your stories, the lessons you have learned, and you will see that these actions will bring happiness not only to you, but also to those around you. This new year, you may encounter new things, new opportunities, and new challenges. But one thing I want you to know is that every moment is an opportunity for you to change, for you to grow, for you to step out of your comfort zone and reach for a new horizon. Enter this new year with an open heart, with faith in yourself and in me, because I know that you can do all that you dream of. Live your life to the fullest in every moment. Love those around you. And most importantly, love yourself. Remember that I am always here, always with you, and never abandoning you in any situation. My presence will be the motivation for you to continue to move forward, to be strong and resilient in every step you take. Beloved, believe in the greatness that I have prepared for you. Let this new year be the time you open a new chapter in your life, where you will find joy, peace, and boundless love. Amen.